Hello Capricorn, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your January 2023 mid-monthly check-in reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. So what's going on for the sign of Capricorn? What do we need to know for you? Get you a couple more shuffles in. Oh, we have the Justice coming out. So balancing of the scales, equalizing a situation. Now, justice could be on your side or justice could not be on your side. It depends on, your karma level or how you've balanced out karma within your life. But generally, justice coming out does represent a very good interaction for you. So paying off karmic debts, receiving good karma within your life. When I look at the justice as well, it's balancing out both, words are hard, sorry. Balancing out both masculine and feminine polarities to create some sort of, perfect harmony. So what do we need to know with this justice energy for Capricorn? What's going on for you? One more shuffle. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Five of Cups, and you have the Nine of Cups. So balancing out wrath and balancing out sadness makes a wish come true. So I feel like Capricorn, here's your problem. You come from a very, very sharp nature, right? But I kind of feel like in a way, what you have to do is you have to balance out your sharp energy with some sort of love energy right here. And I feel like that's what's coming out of balance, is that maybe you're feeling very depressed with the Five of Cups in reverse. So now you have this more antagonistic with energy with the Five of Wands. So what I'm thinking that you need to do is you need to balance out your heartbreak right here. You need to turn around and see that there is, light at the end of the tunnel with the Two Cups that are standing up, looking at situations that have fallen over and say, I can't change that. By doing so, there's this wish come true. That's how you balance out the scale. So I kind of feel like you're balancing out disappointment right here, but you have to get your anger under control, okay? You have to get like that very devilish energy that you can sometimes have under control. Because remember, Capricorn does rule the devil, so you can be very vengeful in a situation. You can become very vindictive. So I don't feel like that's the energy that you need to be in right now. I kind of feel like you need to quell your Five of Wands energy. You have the Two of Scepters with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you definitely need to turn around from a situation and face the truth and go to your Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. What's your Five of Cups in reverse? You have the Lord of Grails with the Four of Knives. So here's the thing. The Lord of Grails is right behind you. You're just sleeping on that situation. Or this could be you. Someone could have cast a judgment on you a long time ago. Because here's the thing. Capricorns are kind of like, when I see Capricorn, it is a very earthy energy. And now not everyone is going to be attracted to that earthy energy, all right? Some people don't like the earthy look. Some people kind of shy away from it. They want, that Libra energy. They want that, that very beautiful, glamorous Taurus energy. Capricorn is the sea goat, right? So I'm not saying that you're not beautiful. You just have a very unique look about you, Capricorn. And so that could be the situation as well, is that maybe people keep turning you down, and that's what's making you angry, is like you have all of these skills, you have all of these things right here, but people keep turning down situations to work with you. It's the halo effect, because you are ruled by the devil, and that's the situation. Not everything that has a halo is good, okay? So the halo effect is very important for you to understand, Capricorn, because people who are just naturally beautiful in life, like I'm talking like Model-esque people, that have what's known as the halo effect, right? And they generally get whatever they want. People look at them and think that they're beautiful. People, fawn all over them, whatever. But it doesn't work all the time, because I was watching a video that says, which doctor would you choose if they came up to you? Would you choose this doctor who is very beautiful, had nice, smiley teeth or pearly white teeth and, very nice hair and dressed very nicely? Or would you rather go for the doctor who has, their hair's all messed up, has a cowlick, has a rumpled trench coat, whatever. The pants don't fit properly. Well, the actual choice is to go with the one who looks like a mad scientist, because that means that they genuinely care more about medicine than vanity. And that's how you kind of tell who's actually a good artist. And I kind of feel like that's what you need to understand right here, Capricorn, is that true art doesn't come from the vanity looks of a situation. True art comes from inside. And so I kind of feel like in a way you've been competing with the halo effect for a very long time, and maybe people keep turning you down. But here's the thing, you have the Lord of Death coming out. Scorpio energy. Maybe that you've been sleeping on with this Four of Knives underneath the bed. I'm not saying that you should date a Scorpio. I'm not saying that, Scorpio energy is something that you like. However, you are the sea goat. Scorpio is a fixed sign. It can work out. It might not. However, just know that they have a very deep, passionate sense of love. But I feel like if you turn around, you would see this scorpionic energy that maybe you've just been missing out on. What's this Nine of Cups coming out for you, Capricorn? You have the Ten of Knives with the Queen of Skulls. Yeah, in a way, you're feeling very heartbroken by a situation. Your energy's coming out. You feel like a very heartbroken queen. I feel like, in a way, you have another wish come true, right? You have the two Nine of Cups coming out, but you have to face the loss on a situation where maybe people judge you too harshly, all right? Maybe you were giving to a situation that just was not good for you. So that's the Nine of Cups in reverse right here, is that, or not in reverse, but this wish is coming to an end, all right? A wish is coming to an end for you. It is what it is. But it has to equalize the scales out. When you face this defeat right here, Capricorn, turning around instead of getting wrathful, vengeful, and angry and going into that devil energy and saying they only got that way because of the halo effect, I don't have the halo effect, blah, blah, blah. Turning around and seeing that there is this, scorpionic energy right behind you that you've been missing out on, that you've been sleeping on, that could actually be another Nine of Cups. So it's kind of like balancing out this Nine of Cups with heartbreak and sadness versus having this Nine of Cups by turning around and equalizing everything out. So it's like, it seems okay. It's just you do have to take a defeat with the Ten of Swords. You have the Prince of Knives coming out, the Empress, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Knives. But here's the thing. You're going to get very sharp news that someone is telling you that that halo effect is actually very sneaky. It's very cunning. And I think that's what you know. You know someone who has the halo effect is a very sneaky, vindictive, manipulative person. Okay? And I feel like this person is just kind of like ruining a situation for you. Because their halo isn't real. They come across as this empress who uses this embodiment of light and beauty and whatnot, right? But remember, the empress can also be represented as Lucifer. So it's almost as though, you're fighting against an illusion of light. Or maybe you need to understand what the halo effect is. Maybe that's what you have to understand right here, Capricorn, is that maybe you shouldn't go after people who look like, like those dentists or those doctors. Maybe that's what the situation is. Maybe you have to go and choose a doctor. Are you going to choose the one who has the ruffled lab coat and just kind of looks like, I've met people like that. They are like the top tier people in their fields. But I've also met a lot of, really pretty people who just want to make you a patient so they can wean all your insurance money so they can pay for their condo. Okay? Some people genuinely do not give a fuck about you. Alright? And I kind of feel like that's where you're going to have to face right here, Capricorn. You're going to have to face the halo effect. And you're going to have to make a decision. Do you go with the one who doesn't look pretty, who looks like the Lord of Death, who kind of looks disappointing? Or do you go after a false fantasy that ultimately gets you hurt in the end? So it's like you're chasing an illusion right here, okay? If you turn around and go with the other situation, the other one, that's the one that has the true enlightenment. Because remember, Justice is Libra energy. The Empress is also Libra energy. Libra balances out the scales with Taurus, right? So masculine, feminine, and feminine, masculine on one side. So masculine, feminine on the right-hand path, and then feminine, masculine on the left-hand path, right? Lucifer is represented as the morning star, but Jesus Christ was also represented as the morning star. So that gives it that balance. So it looks like you're chasing Lucifer right now because it looks appealing. Because, you know, most people don't like to choose the real source of enlightenment because it doesn't seem appealing. It's kind of like, it's very dimmed. And that's what's important to understand. A lot of people, let's talk about this for you, Capricorn. A lot of people don't actually understand why we celebrate Christmas and on December 25th. A lot of people say, oh, well, it's a pagan holiday, blah, blah, blah. It is. However, it's to show that there is light within the darkness, because remember, you are ruled by the devil. Capricorn season is the sea goat season. I can't remember what religion it was. I believe it was Judeo Kabbalah mysticism. Maybe it wasn't even mysticism. I feel like it was just part of their ritual. On a certain day, they would sacrifice a lamb that had like a godly name, and then they would let a lamb, or they would sacrifice a goat with a godly name, and then they would have another goat that had the name of the devil, and they would let it go free out in the wild. So that was like balancing out the scales, basically saying that God dies for the sins, or God accepts sacrifice while the devil runs freely. So we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ on December 25th because your season starts on December 22nd. Okay, December 22nd. And this actually goes back a long time ago when one of the kings, one of the Caesars, had a bunch of sea goats, or not sea goats, but a lot of the Capricorn symbols implanted on gold coins. He eventually got rid of anything that had to do with Capricorn because he viewed it as being negative, right? Jesus is born as the light in the darkness of the devil's season. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing right here, is that you're chasing after this beautiful illusion right there when you should be chasing this light in the darkness. So that one person who, or that one situation that doesn't seem, you know, all that appealing, has the most knowledge and the most love behind it. The one who can make you better. Now, I'm off of a religious topic. I'm just saying this is the halo effect. This is what you are currently dealing with right now. Seven of Scepters, pushing back, Star, the Six of Knives. Pushing back the energy right here. You're fighting against the light and the darkness. But the light and the darkness gives you a smooth transition. It allows you to leave a very war-torn scenario. So what I'm seeing for you is that you're fighting your own victory. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Scepters, the Lord of Knives. So a decision has to be made. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for you, is that you have the Queen of Cups coming out, a partner to the Queen of Grails, or the King of Grails. You have this Queen of Scepters right here. The Queen of Scepters is like a very sexy, provocative, sexual, beautiful person, right? And she kind of looks like a very lustful individual. Her darkest power is when she's connected to your energy. So if you pull the Devil with the Queen of Wands, you better watch out, okay, for a person. And then you have a more subdued energy right here, this more subdued feminine energy who has a beautiful voice, who is caring. It's motherly energy. So you have like succubus energy, and you have this very motherly-like energy. Now, with the Queen of Cups with the Devil can be like a very evil siren. So this is like a succubus compared with the Devil, and then this is like that siren energy when it's paired with the Devil. However, this one is still a lot more like fatal attraction, the Queen of Wands is, when she's paired with the Devil, but you don't have that right here. But once again, this is just, do you want that sexually open, you know, I can do it by myself, my legs are open, or do you want this more subdued motherly energy? The one who's more subdued right here is the choice that you have to make for yourself, okay? That's the one that will help you regardless if it's in love right now, whether it's in starting a business, picking out clothes, you know, it is the more muted energy, the one that just everyone else would turn down, like that doctor or that dentist. You should always go to an older dentist. You know, you rule the teeth, Capricorn, you rule bones. You should always go to an older dentist, because an older dentist has already paid off their condominium and their car and their kids' college tuition. And they more so care about the art form that they perform now. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for you is, don't go after these young, flashy things. Go after the one that does not have the halo. The Ace of Swords, that's your victory. That's the sword of justice right there for you. You have to make a decision with the the King of Swords. That's the card I pulled before this Ace of Swords. You have to make that decision for yourself, Capricorn, okay? Otherwise, you're going to face a defeat. You get the wish regardless, right? You get a very nice wish. It's just that one is a true form of enlightenment and one is not. One, you're going to see defeat, and then when you turn around, you're going to say, that's not really what I want, but it is. Especially if it's on like a health situation. It's the older, shabbier male or female. The one who just looks like they know, but probably people are scared of them because they're not pretty. Okay? So let's look at your spellcasting oracles. And this could be you. Maybe people are finally waking up and choosing you, Capricorn, choosing the one who has the knowledge over the whatever the situation is. You have inspiration and passion. So here's the thing. The inspiration and the passionate energy for you is very important, because you're going to have divine inspiration to move forward in a very fiery manner. I feel like in a way, once you get past the person not having the halo effect and you get down to the root core, I think you're going to realize, or whatever the situation is, you're going to realize how much more knowledge that person has. Because here's the thing, with the halo effect, you can cheat your way through school. People will give you answers, especially if you just sleep around. You don't have to be smart if you're pretty. Now, pretty and smart, very rare combination, but they happen, and those people are very, that's like the Queen of Wands with the devil. When someone has Queen of Wands devil energy, they're very pretty and they're smart and they know how to use it. They're like gifted in like astrophysics, but at the same time they could be a professional stripper. Like that's that energy. You got to watch out for those people. But I feel like for conversational purposes, for the one who has the most knowledge, for the one who can actually is inspired, and that's what I'm feeling with this inspiration and passion, is that this person doesn't care about the looks, they care about the meaning of something. For example, some people have a passion for biology, some people have a passion for physics. If you get past their looks and you start talking to them about what their hobbies are, they will go in depth and they will show you knowledge that you probably wouldn't have. This could be a friend at school. Maybe, you're having a hard time with class, but there's that really nerdy person in the other side of the room. I'm pretty sure if you made friends with them, they could teach the whole course 3 times over. They're only doing it because they have to tick a box. They probably know more than the professor. There are people who are like that, okay? Nymph promiscuity, raven determination. Here's the thing. This nymph promiscuity is moving past the promiscuous energy, okay? It's actually a warning sign to not be promiscuous. Raven determination, focus on the determination, focus on your inspiration and passion, all right? Move past that promiscuity energy. Let's look at your rune cards. You have one joy and happiness, harmony and partnerships, positive family relationships, and good teamwork. Harmony and partnerships. Good teamwork. I mean, maybe you're getting matched with someone. It could be at college. It could be a work project that you just don't really gel with. But I'm pretty sure they could carry the whole company on their shoulders. This could be you. Maybe you're getting that opportunity. Maybe you've been looked over so many times and people are starting to say, you know what? We're tired of this halo effect going on right here, because there's that halo around this person. We want someone who has the true divine inspiration, the true halo, the true form of enlightenment. We want someone who's more determined and who's not just a promiscuous person. You have Uras, wild ox, strength, courage, determination, opportunity. Spiritual meaning is initiation, life change, and destiny. So let me get you a couple of your Halloween oracle cards. Scrying, intuition, Brambrax, sweetness, and synergy. So your intuition is off the charts right here. You need to follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, Capricorn. Remember, those wolf people, the people with the smiley faces, those are the wolves in sheep's clothing, all right? The Brambrax, sweetness, and synergy. Pay attention to that. Use your intuition. If something feels off about that person, you're probably right. Okay. Let's look at your Awaken Oracle cards. But, you know, I kind of feel like in a way you're being handed off something very nice with the sweetness and synergy Brambrack. Remember, they used to bake cakes and put like little coins and rings and things, and whatever you got in your piece of cake, that determined your year. So I kind of feel like your intuition is going to be off the charts this year. You have Merkaba, Ascension. This is kind of like a chariot energy. You're ascending past something. You're seeing something for what it truly is. It's a victory. And you have Sparkling Synchronicities. Pay attention to the angels. Pay attention to the true enlightenment right here. Sparkling Synchronicities is pay attention to animals you see. Pay attention to numbers on the clock. So I feel like it's a very good situation. Well, I'm not going to say it's a good situation, okay? It's going to be kind of difficult for you. You're dealing with the halo effect very powerfully. But you can see, because as you see with the Sparkling Synchronicity, it kind of looks like a halo. Finding the true angel. A true angel is never just going to reveal their halo, all right? However, the devil masquerades as an angel of light. The devil shows up with what you want. The angels don't show up with what you want. The angels want you to choose them, though. Okay? So anyway, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this message, and I'll talk to you later.